Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Founded in 1972 by the technocrat trio of Dr. Gangadhar Varke, Vishnu Varke and Saroj Varke, Hi Media is established as one of the leading indigenous biosuppliers in India. The company began its journey in the field of microbiology and is today diversified into various branches of life sciences such as animal cell culture, plant tissue culture, molecular biology, chemicals, hydroponics, agro and more. Headquartered in Mumbai, Hi Media presently caters to global patrons with a comprehensive range of sophisticated, quality products at competitive prices. Apart from manufacturing innovative products, Hi Media also exports to over 150 countries. Hello and welcome to Inspirational Brands Make in India. Through this series, we put the spotlight on various business verticals that are contributing significantly to the government's Make in India mission. And the brand that we are featuring on the show today is ranked amongst the top 3 microbiology media manufacturers in the world. And to tell us more about it, I am joined by the founder and co-founders of Hi Media Labs, Mr. Gangadhar Varke, Mrs. Saroj Varke and Mr. Vishnu Varke. Welcome to CNBC TV 18 everyone. Let me start by asking you, Mr. Varke, you've been in the business for almost 4 decades now. Could you give us a sense of how the whole landscape of microbiology has changed, and also tell us about the journey of Hi Media Labs and how have you managed to stay relevant till date?
Till 1970, microbial products were totally imported in India from USA and UK. And those products were very expensive and one cannot afford to the price, what price they are quoting, because it was going through the trader, and second thing, 90% of the users could not afford. 10% users who are pharma industry, only they can able to buy those products. When I joined the pharma industry, that time I realized that even there also some of the products, all the products were imported for the analysis, and those products were to be thrown out because due to the short expiry. So it was a great loss to the country and loss of foreign exchange. So I was thinking, why no one is manufacturing these media in the country. I have contacted one of the British company to have a collaboration for microbiological products. But those people, they replied to us, sorry, we cannot manufacture in India since it is a country where such type of sophisticated product cannot be manufactured. So it was a total blow, insult to Indian scientists and India. So I had taken this as a challenge and decided to start these products in India.
Now Vishnu, as one of the co-founding members of Hi Media Labs, how do you look back at the whole journey of the company and its success?
Initially, Hi Media brand product, no company or no customer was accepting in India because it was an Indian company, Indian product, as well as it was a local product. So they were not believing about the quality. In this case, we have started giving the samples to the customers to use our product and get a confidence. On that basis, we got a business slowly, but it was a gradual process, and like that we have started this process in India. It was an import substitute product because nobody was manufacturing in India, and first time in India we have started this product to get available to the customer, whether it's a college students or whether a pharmaceutical company. Everywhere it was available, and we were marketing this product totally all over India on 3 bases: quality, price and punctuality to delivery.
Coming back to you, Mr. Varke, what have been some of the key milestones that you would like to count that have added to company's success?
In 1978, it was a struggling stage for us. That time one of the Japanese trading house approached us whether you can able to offer sophisticated products like brain heart infusion and heart infusion. We are given them samples. Samples were approved. So that was the technology was proved by the Japanese company. So this was the first milestone for us. Second milestone, that high-waste products, because all over the world, people they are worried about the mad cow disease, and so bovine-based products were not used. So we have to find out some solution. So we have developed raw materials and finished products by using only vegetable source, and that has given us a good, and all over the world people they have accepted these products. About 600 to 700 items it has been accepted by in the handbook of microbiology referred by the Ronald Ross.
All right, now Vishnu, what do you think has been your biggest organizational strength that has helped you establish the brand?
Hi Media is having a three strength. One is a quality, second is a price, affordable price, and third is a punctuality in delivery. We have started keeping these three pillars forever, and this is an import substitute product. That's why we have to give quality as per the international standard, and it was not for India but even for international we have kept same philosophy.
Vishnu, I also want to ask you, Hi Media Labs has diversified into different aspects of biosciences. What are the critical industries that your products serve at this moment?
See, in the Hi Media initially started products for the microbiology. Then afterwards we have started the products for different industry, means microbiology, only quality control in microbiology, pharmaceutical companies. But we have started these products to healthcare, vaccine, toxins, then have hospitals, colleges, environmental and water purification. All these industries we have distributed or supplied our product, and as per their international standards we have given them quality products.
So Mr. Warke, what are the big transformations that you see in India's bioscience industry, and how has the pandemic impacted your business?
This product in 2009 itself, we used to manufacture the product for the viruses. Then we thought over why not to modify this product meticulously and use for the pandemic COVID-19 viruses, and it worked out very successfully, and now I introduced this product. But unfortunately that time the lockdown was, government has declared the lockdown. In this lockdown period it was difficult for us to run the plant, and ICMR, that is the Indian Council of Medical Research Institute Council, they have placed a very huge order for this product. So naturally we have to manufacture this product at our various units to cope up the supply, and now all my staff members and workers, day and night they were working, and we could able to supply this product in time, and this was a real challenge to us. We are accepted and we are delivered, and not only with that one, even the export market also we are supplying this product to various countries.
Let me come to you, Mrs. Warke. Tell us about your role. What has been your role in forming the company, and how well poised is Hi Media Labs for leveraging emerging technologies?
We have always embraced the latest technology and implemented it seamlessly in the organization. Even in the year 2006, when we were still small scale industry, but that time also we ventured to go for the most expensive software, ERP software, that is SAP ERP, and because of that time we found it so expensive, but now it has helped us tremendously during all our tenure. So that was the good step. Then Hi Media, being a major research and development organization, it is our duty. We are supporting the scientists in their research by artificial intelligence and also by machine learning. So we have developed so many machines for them, like to learn and decipher the activities of bacteria. Our KB strips, that is HiBio ID reader, and machine colony counter is one example of that.
Okay, thank you so much Mr. Gangadhar Warke, Mr. Vishnu Warke and Mrs. Saroj Warke for speaking to CNBC TV 18. On that note, we'll slip into a short break. On the other side, we will catch up with the directors of Hi Media Labs. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Inspirational Brands Make in India. And now I'm in conversation with the directors of Hi Media Labs, Vishal Warke, Rajas Warke and Rahul Warke. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us on the show.
Let me start with you, Rahul. With the ongoing pandemic, microbiology has gained prominence. What do you think would be the long-term impact of the pandemic? And do you see more and more people, especially young college students, willing to explore career opportunities in microbiology?
Yes, microbiology has definitely gained a lot of importance. We've seen in the last 1 year during the pandemic, a lot of industries have sprung up. So people are aware today that the cause of this pandemic, this mayhem, was caused by a microorganism, a virus, and they know that these things are highly contagious. So this all comes under the purview of microbiology. So buzzwords like hand sanitization, disinfection, sanitization of facilities, these have led to a new world opened up for many industries. So many industries have sprung up, like manufacturers of hand sanitizers, manufacturers of PPE masks, diagnostic companies making diagnostic kits, and the most important is the pharma industry. During this pandemic, a lot of students got many opportunities. There is a microbiology society in India which did a very good work on taking together 800 volunteer students. These were all microbiology students and they were COVID warriors. So these students went into hospitals, in clinical labs, in sampling booths, and they were actually working there. So this opened up a lot of avenues for these children.
Okay, now Hi Media has forayed into the segments of molecular biology, cell biology, PTC, etc. Vishal and Rajas, I want both of you to give us a sense of how have you been able to make a mark in these areas?
There are few points why Hi Media was seamlessly able to diversify into molecular biology. The first and the most important aspect is the technical expertise that Hi Media has, where we have more than 15% of our entire staff just doing research and development on daily basis. Another aspect is we do focus on innovation based research, as I told you, but we also focus on customer based requirements. So understanding what the customer needs, the Indian scientist needs, is something we keep at the heart of our research based projects and give them a focus. Instrumentation and diagnostics has become kind of a complementary thing to improve the speed and efficiency. So these brought in along with the marketing team, which ensured that during COVID, they took the risk of going to the customer, not only to demonstrate, but also to ensure that is an excellent supply chain, helped Hi Media actually to become this seamless transition from microbiology, that was our core subject, to the field of molecular.
We started working on this around 18 years ago, especially in the field of cell biology. What I found was that there is a big requirement for a lot of cell culture media, classical media, stem cell media, vaccine media, media for biotherapeutics, and none of this was actually made in India at that time. So we went back to the drawing board, we put in a lot of effort, developed the whole technology from scratch. And the challenge was not just making these products in India, but making them affordable. This is what Hi Media has always been known for. And from a simple beginning where we started making classical media, the reagents, the biochemicals and all related things that go with it, like cell assay kits. We forayed into serum-free media. This is a very new concept where the user today doesn't want to use any animal origin products. And the serum-free is the latest buzzword where people want everything to be controlled in the products that they are making. So no mad cow disease can ever happen. So in the serum-free media segment, we have been working on vaccine media for animal vaccines and human vaccines, even stem cell media. And the latest thing that we have gotten into under the National Biofarm Mission or the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign is to make media for biotherapeutics, like monoclonal antibodies, which are known as the magic bullets.
Rajas, Hi Media has collaborated with a lot of educational institutions for R&D. Could you tell us about some of your latest collaborations and how are these collaborations helping you bring forth innovative products and solutions?
As soon as I came back, we started a collaboration which then led to development of innovative antimicrobial resistance kits here in India, where we have now them patented, because drug of choice for treatment has become a difficult task because of the resistance patterns that are being observed. So that project is currently going on. We have a project with JJ Hospital where we set up the molecular diagnostic lab so they could do diagnostics right in their own center. We have a project for affordable innovative solutions with Massachusetts Institute of Technology USA at the moment to bring in point of care diagnostics, which would bring these solutions right to the rural areas in India. And we have a veterinary diagnostic collaboration going on at the moment in DIS Pune, because veterinary is very much linked to farmers' income and government is very focused on ensuring that the dairy income, which is linked to consistent income of farmers, would also be taken care of.
Coming to you now, Rahul, COVID-19 has accelerated digital transformation within organizations. How did you leverage this opportunity?
We as suppliers of these diagnostic kit manufacturers and drug manufacturers, well, we ourselves are a kit manufacturer, but we do sell a lot of reagents to other kit manufacturers. And here we were able to supply all their requirements even during the lockdown. And this was only because of our automation. So we have facilities, one of its kind probably in these parts of the world, where our capacities are capable to handle good, consistent products. So the automation is completely digitized, where there is traceability of every product. We have IoTs in place, complete robotics, where there is minimum handling of products. This is what is required by these pharma and diagnostic companies. And what is most important is they want a consistent and a reliable supplier for all these. So our culture media, which is used for testing these kits and drugs, our molecular reagents, which are also used for manufacturing of these kits, our cell culture media, which is also used for testing of these drugs. These are all manufactured in our facilities, which are state of the art. They are all GMP compliant.
Right, and finally, I want to know from you, what are your growth and expansion plans for the company in the new normal?
There are three aspects to what we are looking to grow into. One is lab-based, second is field-based, and the third is home care-based. So in the field-based right now, currently during COVID, in this advanced stage now, we are doing a project with Tata, where for the Kumbh Mela that is going to start next month, Hi Media's platforms are going to be used along in Tata's solution for diagnosing in their Feluda test, where all the people going to Kumbh Mela would actually be using a lab-based field test to be able to test it for COVID before actually they get to go and do their ceremonial rituals. When I look at the future, sequencing and post-sequencing analysis, bioinformatics is something that we look to foray into, especially for oncology, for veterinary, and for clinical diagnostics, including forensic.
Lastly, Vishal, the government's Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme aims to make India a global manufacturing hub. What are your views on this scheme and your wish list from the government at this point?
I would like to add a twist or a spin to this slogan. We should not just be Atmanirbhar Bharat, we should become Bharat Nirbhar Vishwa. where the whole world should depend on us. And Atmanirbhar Bharat is a beginning in that direction. So it's a wonderful initiative. In this, what I would like to add is 3 things that we are also doing in some specialized areas which would help the nation. One is, just to add an anecdotal event, is the VTM, or the viral transport media. So we were manufacturing the viral transport media for taking the swab samples for the last 12 years, ever since the swine flu pandemic. At the start of this pandemic, we were making around 5 lakh tests per annum per year. And I got a call from the PMO office through the DPIIT secretary, and they said that you need to ramp up. The whole nation needs it, because we were the only ones making it in India at that time. So this is actual Atmanirbharta, because in India, nobody else was making the VTM. So we ramped up to 10 lakh tests per day from 5 lakh per annum. And this helped to ease the initial load of testing in a very big way.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for speaking to CNBC TV 18. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Goodbye and stay safe.
Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.